Well, the atmosphere is building up very, very nicely to what would undoubtedly be yet another high-caliber conflict, the sort you have to expect at this stage of a great competition. The atmosphere is electric and the noise ear-splitting. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now. So this is where we're up to in the quarter-finals. Already plenty enough to get the juices flowing.
Well, look, when you reach this stage of the competition, you begin to think you can go the distance. Now, the big characters in either dressing room will be stressing the need to find whatever it takes to get through. Has everyone got the substance and character to make it happen? These are the questions that both of these sides have to answer today, and one side will obviously do it that bit better.
And we're underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
This guy, Franck Kessié, is a player, Peter, who really seems to have found his place. He's been described as the complete midfielder, with physicality, energy, quality, protecting his defence, and he plays an important hand in moves forward. You really can't be asking for much more than that.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Ahmad. Well, they could break here. El Neni. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's El Neni. And here's Marmoush. Yeah. Ndika is there, and he can get that clear. Kessié attempts a clearance. It's a throw-in. Oh, that's fabulous. Plays it across. Ndika clears it away. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Kessié.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time.
Pepe! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Kessié. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Just eases him off the ball. Marmoush. Threads one in. He has a look out. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And it's Fofana. Kessié to Fofana. Ivory Coast looking to pass their way through. Kosunu cuts it out. Kamara. He's had it taken off him. El Neni. Marmouche. Kosunu. Kamara. And it's Fofana. And Kessié. That has been slung wide. Nicely weighted ball. Doué. Looking to play him in. He's on it. Can he get away? And can he finish it? Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Pepe. Ahmad. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Ahmad. Marmouche. It's a really well-measured ball. Not the most convincing of passes. He has found the way through. He won't be happy with that one. El Neni. And it's El Neni. And it's El Neni.
There will be 1
Hegazi.
minute added time.
Opts for safety. And the half-time whistle goes. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
And there they are. Please welcome our players, everyone.
Here we go again then.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Hegazi. Looking for options for movement. Now, can they get him away? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Over to the left. It's a promising position. Takes aim and crosses. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
Egypt clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Kessié. Camara. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Camara. Well timed, excellent interception. Marmouche, distributed tidily. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Kessié. Ivory Coast finding their passes. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Hegazi. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
And he plays one through. Great chance! Mohamed Salah. Driving on and making good progress. That looks a good ball through. Mohamed Salah is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Mohamed Salah wins the duel this time. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
And here's Mohamed Salah. And he's quick to get it clear again. Has a look and plays it forward. Just the keeper to beat! Chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Fofana. Doué. Now Diallo. That'll be a throw-in. Egypt can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Hegazi. Half an hour gone in the second half. So not long left in this now. It does seem we're headed for extra time here, unless, of course, there is one last dramatic twist. Doué. Ahmad.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though. Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
And he plays one through.
Ivory Coast have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Mohamed Salah.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Camara. Guesson. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, 0-0 doesn't offer a fair reflection of what we've seen. The game's been vibrant. I think the atmosphere has remained buoyant, and we just need the scoreline to step into line.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
So a brief breather and then extra time.
Substitution for Egypt. Number 20. Number 17.
Into extra time we go.
Mohamed El Neni. Coming on the field. Number 7.
Turns back
19.
here, probably the best option. Now it's Trezeguet. Pepe gets a good foot in there. Trezeguet. And he's forced to go back. That's been slipped through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Mohamed Salah! Oh, what about that? Save the best for last! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Is number 10. Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah.
Egypt have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. Doué. Now Diallo. Trezeguet does really well to win the ball there.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Fofana. Doué. And it's Fofana. And it's Fofana. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. He gets big! And that could have brought them level.
Ahmad clearly wanted to level things up in a hurry here. It didn't quite come off for him, but top marks for the effort.
Kessié. That's Fofana. Kessié. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Trezeguet. Half-time, extra time.
Quick reminder today to please drink.
Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? And we're off for the final time. It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Mohamed Salah. Oh, really good feet. Mustafa Mohamed. Doué kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Mustafa Mohamed. Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is Mohamed Salah. Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Plays a sharp little ball here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's good play. And that's aimed into the middle. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Good running, strong and purposeful.
Ivory Coast really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And he's picked out the run. That's the keeper's ball. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And there goes the final whistle. So another test passed, and the message could not be more clear. We are coming for the prize, and we're not going away. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
Please be made aware that smoking is only permitted in designated areas within these grounds.